Hey team, Abu here. Today I'm going to show you the VIP and give you a tour of the Patreon gallery in Alidon's Ultimate Armory. So once you enter the Armory, which is located just outside Riverwood, you'll come to this amazing site, and to the left you'll see a little Hermaeus Mora inspired little gate here. So we'll pop inside, which takes you to the Patreon gallery. Now, for those of you who don't know, Alidon's Ultimate Armory for the PS4, and I think it's also available for Xbox, is one of the best mods, probably in all of the Skyrim Special Edition. It has hundreds of unique followers, hundreds of unique weapons, items, reskins, retextures, different world spaces, quests and missions to do, dozens of battles with unique enemies, and pretty much anything you can think of. So you come in here, it's basically reminiscent of the College of Winterhold. You have all these different followers hanging out around here. And then you have tons of little boxes with all kinds of different gear, items. Some stuff is unique, some stuff is new. Some stuff is just unique items found within the game or different quest items. Dragon Priest masks, just all kinds of cool gear. So you can search all of this on your own. I won't go too deep into it because I don't want to give any spoilers away.
Need something.
But you'll find a couple areas that you can only access if you're a paid Patreon member. And it's kind of hard to be a Patreon member when some of the stuff is sold out, or if you want to go to Alidon's Patreon and donate, and some of the different items are taken. So, first we'll start with the VIP. So we're using the Ring of Unlocking, which I've described in the previous video. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. In here you have tons of unique custom followers. If you want a giant direwolf, well, there you go. I guess somebody's invisible there. So you're basically entered into the courtyard, and you have two choices to go from here. You can either go over here to the left, and this will take you to a pretty cool area with a bunch of unique dragon followers. Pretty impressive stuff here from Alidon. And each dragon can be called with a book. So you basically take the power tome, activate it, and then you can call said dragon. And you have a bone dragon up there flying around. But each one has a custom skin and texture. That's probably my favorite, the black with the brutal red design. And of course that's the area you just came from below. So let's go back down there and we'll check out the rest of the VIP. Alright, so you have the center totem, and then we'll head over here to the left, which takes you into another area of the VIP. Honestly, who doesn't want a giant frost troll? Well, frost giant follower. Okay, so here's some more good followers. Again, this is always updating. So if you don't see a character, or there's just so many different characters walking around, it's very easy to miss some. So whenever you come back and check it out again, you'll find some new unique guys or players to follow, players to have as followers. So we'll go up here to the top. So of course this is basically an empty version of the Castle from Solitude. We'll go through here. And this is kind of the crux of the VIP section. Each individual room has generally a chest full of goods, a book or so from the different Patreon follower with some unique information, and generally speaking, there's a unique follower in there as well. So if you want to see what other people have come up with, or some of the unique kind of cool items that some people have with some of the cool, unique skins and textures. That actually looks pretty badass. Let's keep that for a few minutes. So over here you have another treasure box with a bunch of unique stuff, a unique follower. Not too much in there. And of course, you know, these characters are roaming around all the time. So it's possible to find somebody that's not quite in their room. And obviously you can see they're wearing some of the darker elven gear, which of course you can find in some of these different boxes. And maybe a little bit of lore. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit. Here, we'll take off the fire. Just for now, we'll put this back on. Okay, so that will be a little bit less distracting. You can always have that dog you've wanted to follow you the whole game. Or you can have a giant dog, as we've seen outside.
Yes.
That's pretty cool armor. Dig that. You can probably find that, let's see, in the bookcase, maybe in the wardrobe. Or you could probably have him follow you and then trade the armor as well. But we won't mess with that too much. Here's some more rooms with some more good stuff in here. That's pretty cool. I dig that. Some of the gear and some of the weapons are upgradable. Some of it is not. So you'll have to check that on your own. I think this room, yeah, this room's empty, but there's one more I didn't go into. One or two more I didn't go into. But we'll leave that for everybody else. And I guess if once Alidon opens it up to more Patreon subscribers, maybe there'll be more rooms and cells for people to explore.
Need something? Hmm?
And then over here I think is a chef or a cook or something. Oh, it's on this side. Yeah, there's a like a little banquet area. Where is that? I know downstairs there's like a little mead hall, but that's not... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's not too much really worth checking out, so... Yeah, I mean, every nook and cranny of this place is packed with kind of cool, unique stuff. And again, you know, guys are running around, roaming around. So I didn't see some of these guys on the way in. But on the way out, maybe there'll be some different characters to play around with. Okay, and that's most of the VIP. There's one last section we're going to check out. There's a unique player home that's accessible. Let's find it. There's a little trapdoor around here that should take us to it. If not, we'll have to enter it through the Patreon gallery section. Ah, here we go. Cecil's house. Cool. Yeah, so this is another little player home, custom built for somebody. It's pretty small, it's pretty basic, but it's pretty neat. You have this cool little area back here with a little waterfall. And a nice humming glow of the Nirnroot. Yeah, so you can only access it through the Patreon gallery. There's a ladder in the main area you can access this room from, or you can access this little trapdoor here. And that's that. So we hope you enjoyed this little video. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see from the Armory or anything else you want to see from the game. We'll be creating more and more videos here soon. So yeah, please give a like and subscribe and let us know what we can do better. And that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.